Welcome to our video on fascinating facts about psychopaths. In this exploration, we delve into the enigmatic world of psychopathy, uncovering intriguing insights and surprising revelations about this complex personality trait. From the neurological underpinnings to its impact on society, join us as we unravel the mysteries surrounding psychopaths and gain a deeper understanding of this captivating subject. They don't fear? Researchers at Georgetown University, led by Abigail Marsh, conducted a study involving 36 children aged 7 to 10, testing their ability to recognize facial expressions. They found that children with high psychopathic tendencies were unable to recognize fear in facial expressions due to a malfunction in the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for processing fear responses. This malfunction causes the amygdala to be less active and smaller than normal in psychopaths. While psychopaths struggle to interpret fearful expressions, they can understand most other emotions. Additionally, they have difficulty experiencing and displaying fear themselves. This inability to recognize fear can lead to a lack of response to alarming situations in others. They want dopamine. Ted Bundy's infamous statement, "I just like to kill, I wanted to kill," sheds light on the dark motivations of psychopaths. What compels them to commit such heinous acts, and why are they so adept at manipulation? The answer lies in dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for activating our brain's reward centers. Psychopaths, it seems, are hooked on dopamine. Research led by Joshua Buchholz at Vanderbilt University reveals that the brains of psychopaths not only produce more dopamine but also overvalue this neurotransmitter. This heightened desire for dopamine explains their relentless pursuit of their own desires, often at the expense of others. Buchholz's study involved 30 individuals exhibiting psychopathic traits who were administered amphetamines designed to stimulate dopamine-producing neurons. By tracking the dopamine response using radioactively marked drugs, the researchers found that those with high levels of antisocial impulsivity, characterized by a strong desire to control others, produced significantly more dopamine. To corroborate these findings, Buchholz conducted a guessing game experiment with 24 volunteers. Those scoring high on antisocial impulsivity demonstrated increased dopamine production when they won rewards. These findings underscore the role of dopamine in driving the behavior of psychopaths, shedding light on their relentless pursuit of gratification, often at the expense of others' well-being. They can turn empathy off. While it's widely acknowledged that psychopaths struggle with empathy, the underlying reasons have sparked debates among scientists. While some argue that psychopaths are inherently wired to lack empathy, neuroscientists from the University of Groningen in the Netherlands propose a different perspective. In a 2012 study, these researchers utilized MRI technology alongside unconventional stimuli, a series of home movies, to gauge the empathetic responses of psychopathic criminals. These clips depicted a disembodied hand engaging in various interactions, from tenderly stroking another hand to harshly slapping it with a ruler. As anticipated, the psychopaths showed minimal emotional response. However, a pivotal discovery emerged when the researchers prompted the criminals to empathize with the individuals on screen. Surprisingly, when the victims endured suffering, the psychopaths exhibited empathetic responses indicating a capability to understand and share the pain of others. This led the researchers to posit that psychopaths possess an off and on switch in their brains, typically set to off, but capable of activation when necessary. This neurological insight may explain why psychopaths can occasionally display charm and amiability. Moreover, this revelation offers hope for the rehabilitation of psychopathic individuals. If interventions can effectively teach them to sustain this empathetic switch in the on position, they may overcome their disorder. However, if psychopaths are simply choosing to withhold empathy, the implications are even more unsettling, highlighting the depth of their calculated detachment from others. Many businessmen are psychopaths. In 2013, researcher Kevin Dutton of Oxford University conducted a study to identify professions with a higher prevalence of psychopathic traits. Surprisingly, among police officers, lawyers, and surgeons, CEOs emerged as the top choice for individuals exhibiting psychopathic tendencies. A similar conclusion was drawn from a 2010 study by Paul Babiak, who surveyed 203 aspiring executives using Robert Hare's Psychopathy checklist. Shockingly, Babiak found that 1 in 25 of these executives were full-blown psychopaths, a significantly higher ratio than in the general population. These findings raise concerns for the business world as psychopathic leaders often prioritize charm over competence and resort to manipulative or coercive tactics when unable to control their employees. Internet trolls are the same. Similarly, internet trolls exhibit parallel traits as revealed in a survey conducted by psychologists from Canadian universities. Participants were asked about their online behavior, including trolling activities such as commenting on YouTube and engaging in villainous behavior in online games. The survey also assessed agreement with statements indicating enjoyment in causing distress to others. Results highlighted a disturbing association between trolling behavior and what researchers term the Dark Tetrad: sadism, Machiavellianism, narcissism, and psychopathy. This correlation suggests a dangerous cycle of psychopathic behavior perpetuated in online environments, where individuals derive pleasure from inflicting harm, exhibit deceitful tendencies, and lack remorse for their actions. They get longer prison time. A group of 181 state judges participated in a study conducted by researchers from the University of Utah. They were introduced to a fictional character named Jonathan Donahue, inspired by a real-life criminal who had committed a violent robbery at a fast food restaurant. Each judge was informed of Donahue's psychopathy diagnosis and asked to determine his sentence for aggravated battery. Despite the typical 9-year sentence for such crimes, judges sentenced Donahue to an average of 14 years behind bars. Remarkably, providing judges with a biological explanation for Donahue's disorder only marginally affected sentencing outcomes. Whether presented from the defense or prosecution's viewpoint, the mere acknowledgement of Donahue's psychopathy led to harsher judgments. The study's findings suggest that judges may exhibit limited sympathy toward individuals diagnosed with psychopathy, possibly attributing their actions to factors beyond their control. Nonetheless, the disparity in sentencing, 13 years longer than the typical sentence, underscores the profound impact of psychopathy on legal outcomes. As we conclude our journey into the realm of psychopathy, we hope you found these facts both enlightening and thought-provoking. Understanding the nuances of psychopathy can offer valuable insights into human behavior and societal dynamics. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating content on fascinating topics. Thank you for watching,